Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine.
Feeling like a big old peacock this morning, Crick.
All right.
Just strutting my feathers around, showing off. Wonder why.
Right. Show them feathers off, man.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the hockey expert now.
All right.
You understand that, chat? Hope you do. Good morning. Welcome back to Game On. This is Sports Morning Espresso Shot, where you get nothing but NHL Stanley Cup winners. Want to know, by the way. You're welcome. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. We've got a lot to talk about today. NBA Finals start today. We had some more NFL news, not as big or as exciting news as we had the day before, but still, people are getting paid.
Yeah,
I still have not wrapped my brain around the fact that an average wide receiver is going to get $35 million a year, but I forget that the salary cap has gone up so much that that's kind of where the market is now.
Dude, there's a couple of those. We're going to have to talk about some of those guys that got extensions and stuff, because there's one, I don't know what I'm missing, and I don't know why this guy got all this money, and we're going to have to talk about it, because I'm so confused as to what the market for some players is in the NFL now.
Yeah, we're kind of hitting a weird time when a guy I've never even heard of got $100 million contract.
And that's who I'm talking about, dude. And I went back and I was like, well, what am I missing? It's fair to, we're pretty informed on football. We stay pretty logged in on this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why have not that I haven't heard his name before. I remember when he played at Wisconsin and stuff, but I'm like, and I look at his stats and I'm like, what has this guy done to become the first player to get over $100 million extension without actually starting a full season? Like, I'm looking, it's not like this guy's just crushing it, It's not like he's just separating.
I don't know if we're talking about the same person. My guy got $100 million exactly, and which, if you look at the position, the top tier guys are getting $45 million. So him getting $25 million a year, I guess
I'm talking about old Nick Herbig or whatever for the Steelers.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, like, in 3 seasons, there's a lot of games too. It's like 45 games or something.
What Mehmet?
And this guy has like 79 total tackles or something in like 45 games.
Good morning, Elm.
And I mean, I don't know. I don't understand how that's what the market is for guys like that. And maybe they just see something. Maybe they don't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's going to wind up being a great linebacker that goes on and makes 1 million tackles or something. I don't know. But as of right now, based off what he's done, I do not understand why that guy got all that money.
I don't know either, dude. Like, I to be honest, I've never heard of this guy.
Never did.
Remember how crazy it was? Like, God, what would it have been, like 15 years ago when J.J. Watt became the first player to get that $100 million extension at the defensive end position?
And there was reason for that,
Yeah.
Like that was like warranted. I could
now
understand
I look at
it,
and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Now, granted, it's only $42 million in guarantees, so you got to look at the guaranteed money. If he doesn't pan out, it's not like they're out a ton of money. And like I said, if let's say he gets paid this full contract, it's only $25 million a year, which a top end, your top tier defensive end is getting 45. Hell, we might even get to 50 next. So,
yeah. And I mean, that's just the way the game's going. I look at these stats. So, like, okay, 2023, apparently he played in 17 games. He had 27 total tackles, 19 solos, 8 assists. Must be, I guess it's sacks. I guess he's a sack monster. That's where I guess I'm missing it. He has gone up in sacks. He had 3 his first year, 5.5 last year, 5.5 2 years ago, 7.5 last year. But the guy still got 79 total tackles. And they always list these guys as linebackers when they're like Jared Verse. Like, they list Jared Verse linebacker. I understand how it works. You move around. Those guys are defensive ends.
Yeah.
Jared Verse is defensive end. Period.
Jay
They list him
Burst
as a
pretty
linebacker.
happy when he got off the plane yesterday, by the way.
I mean, he has to. You don't want to go. You don't want to go in looking like a sourpuss. That'd be a bad foot to get started off on.
Happy
But
as Brown yesterday, though.
do what now?
He didn't look as happy as AJ Brown did yesterday. You see AJ Brown? He was like, "I know this ain't heaven, but it's pretty damn close."
He says, "Close I might get, man."
That's what I like to
Oh,
hear,
man,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah, this. Well, hey, you know what? First of all, good for this guy. Get your money.
Yeah,
man.
good for him, man. I'm just trying to figure it out.
And who knows? You know, this might actually be a steal for the Steelers. No pun intended there.
Yeah.
If they end up, if he ends up turning into like, no, I'm not saying the top tier best, but like a really solid, Pro Bowl defensive end, this is a cheap contract then.
Yeah, I mean, if he's the next JJ or TJ Watt or whatever, sure. And maybe that's what they think he's going to be. But I just looked at the overall stats and I was like, those don't equate to the amount of that contract in my mind.
No. By the way, chat, I'll make you a deal. If someone sends me a Rumble rant or a super chat, it could even be $1. I won't play the victory video that I made rubbing in y'all's faces about the hockey game last night. You can put on notice. If you don't want to see it, you can stop it.
Fair enough. Whatever you want to do.
Just a buck.
Just a buck. Dude, did you know that teams that go up by 2 goals at any point,
Undefeated, never lost.
Undefeated, never lost. 55-0, baby.
Really? I just
they were teams that went up by 2 goals in game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals were 55-0 before last night.
It makes me so happy too that it's it was the Knights that did it, the team that everyone hates or most people hate. You know, like you want the good guy, the team that everyone's rooting for to come back and win, right? You don't want the evil, stinky Golden Knights.
That's why it's hard for me though, because I feel like this is like a battle of supervillains. I feel like the Carolina Hurricanes are like the Eastern Conference's villain, and you got the Golden Knights, the West Conference villain. I just feel like it's a battle. It's like the Joker fighting Two-Face or something, man.
Oh, you wanna, if you ever want to like understand if rust is real, watch the first like 15 minutes of that first period. The Knights look terrible. I mean, obviously the goal. I mean, that's just a great that in 25 seconds or whatever it took him to make a first goal. That was just great play by him. But even then, the goalie, I mean, if this was game 7, he would have been dialed in. That would have been blocked. You know what I mean?
Man, I think Carter Hart's gonna just get better as this series goes along. The netminder for the Golden Knights. So, it was the 3rd fastest goal in Stanley Cup Finals history.
Yeah, I saw that stat when I was watching it.
It's pretty crazy, man.
It is pretty crazy. Good morning, King Kang. Good morning, Nasty Natty. Hopelessly's here. Heavy Steps is in the house. B Mac, talking about your Steelers. Grifter wannabe, how you doing? Good morning. How we doing?
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, go Jared. 100 million for that guy.
I'm convinced now, Crick.
Yep.
I'm convinced. 20 touchdowns minimum this season. Minimum. Watch. God, it makes it look easy.
Mm-hmm.
We got a big old boy out there.
I done told y'all my stance on that. I think that's would be a top 10 receiver in yards next year.
Remember 07? Brady, Moss.
Brady and Moss, yeah.
Yeah, it's that, but better.
I don't know about that, buddy.
Oh.
But
it'd
be hard to be better now.
Seahawks better watch out, baby. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have a single wide receiver last year that could do that.
No, y'all really didn't.
No, I'm dead serious. We didn't have anyone that could jump up. He didn't even jump up that high yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, hell, he didn't really jump right there.
I mean, Mac Hollins is about as close as we got.
Yeah, and he'll come into the game barefoot in the snow and shit.
Yeah, buddy. And I totally forgot, Crick. I figured out who's going to be the first touchdown scorer in the Seahawks Patriots game.
AJ Brown?
No. That's
Who's it
where I
gonna be?
was gonna go. It's gonna be
Who's it gonna be?
Romeo Dobbs. I totally forgot we signed him.
Y'all have Romeo Dobbs?
We have Romeo Dobbs.
Since when?
Since this free agency, I guess.
Oh man, missed that boat. I didn't even know that
Wide
happened.
receiver number 2 right there, Romeo Dobbs. Oh my god, I can't wait. Right.
I didn't even
in the
realize that
spot.
happened.
Just gonna run a nice little drag route.
Man, if he can stay healthy, he's a good little compliment in the receiving
He's
corps.
got that
there.
big old cushion on his head, so Drake May's gonna be able to see him. He's gonna throw a little fader as he drags across. He's gonna drag across the end zone. He's just gonna throw a little fade balls to the corner of the end zone. Romeo Dobbs right there, boom.
Those stupid ass concussion pads are retarded. Absolutely 100%. If you are not healthy enough to play football without one of those fucking pillows on your head, you shouldn't be on the fucking football field.
You know what's crazy?
You know how pissed I'm just saying, you know how pissed I would be if they got my trading card and they like Savion Williams and Romeo Doubs for the Green Bay Packers. They both got their trading card with those big goofy ass pillows on top of their head. You ain't healthy enough to play without that. You don't need to be playing football. Sorry.
Yes, yeah, I love you, Will, but May will never be Brady. Listen, I know this. All right. But let me live in my delusion right now. You know what's crazy? Our second string wide receivers were our starters last year.
Yeah, that's about how they played too.
And now we have actually some good real starters, and then we have these guys just waiting in the wings. I love it. Shout out to my guy Kyle Williams. You Coug.
He Coug. You got his auto. Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know how much I want to jump on the Patriot fade train now. I thought that was going to be the auto fade this year.
It still could be an auto fade. I mean, this is the first time a team has started off the season with 4 straight games against playoff teams from the previous year.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of reversing my stance. I kind of got a funny feeling. I think that they might. We talked about before all the distractions, obviously, Coach and Rossini and the AJ Browns, all that stuff. But they might just when football gets about time to kick off, they might just be ready to get back to football, dude.
They might.
So like we've had all. Vrabel strikes me as that type of guy.
Listen, like, we play 4 straight playoff teams to start the season, and 3 of those games are on the road, with one being that opening night game in Seattle, which is going to be tough.
Well, so can we even really count the Steelers?
They're a playoff team, Greg.
I know they are. They are every year for one game.
Now they have a defensive end that's making $100 million, you know?
I guess.
Campbell better watch out.
They got a couple of them, actually.
Listen, I think what the play is, Craig. Maybe pump the brakes on fading them. But let's see how the first 4 games go. And then buy in on them. Especially if they're like 1-3.
I kind of hope they are. And I'm going to buy in them again.
Good morning, Rage. How we doing?
Because I've thought about this more and more lately with all the news and stuff, and kind of reversing my stance, man. I might wind up buying in on the Patriots. I do think I'm going to fade the Rams, though.
Only jump if you're willing to dive into Vrabel's arms. Oh, yes, I am.
I know you are.
You're going to fade the Rams, huh? Okay, when you say fade the Rams.
I'm not saying like bet their unders. I'm just saying I'm going to find some other champions to bet. I'm not saying the Rams are not going to be a great team or even make a run to the Super Bowl or something, but I just know crazy things happen in football, and everybody's already ready to give them the damn trophy, and it's not even July yet. So I feel like every time that happens, it usually doesn't work out for the team that everybody's already crowning the champion.
You're 100% right that that's the way to go. Like the value is to bet against them to not win the Super Bowl, but to like go crazy and say they're not going to make the playoffs or they're going to go under their win total and stuff like that. Although their win total might get overinflated. So that might be another way. But yeah, you're 100% right. The value is, hey, let's just let's bet against them to not win the Super Bowl because you know how hard that is to do. Even in football, when you have a stacked team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many different variables, so many things that can go wrong between injuries or just whatever. I don't think they're going to have any like locker room problems or stuff like that. But I'll tell you right now,
Go ahead.
Just if something happens, God forbid, if something was to happen to Matthew Stafford, that team's dead to rights, dude.
That's why they got Ty Simpson, baby.
Yeah.
May's going to be throwing bombs. May already throws bombs. He's just going to have someone that can catch him now.
Mm-hmm. So, I got my Tennessee.
God, I want them to line Kyle Williams up on one side and AJ Brown on the other, and just say, Drake, pick your poison. You want to throw a deep ball to the burner, or do you want to do a little one-on-one and let AJ Brown go moss some guy? Oh,
and we're not even talking about the guy that's going to be in his second year in the backfield back there, Trevion Henderson. Like, I feel like that guy's going to have a much better season too. He's going to see more of the shares this year than Ramondre.
You froze up for a second, but I'm guessing you were talking about Trevion Henderson.
I was. I said everybody's kind of forgetting about that guy back there, but he's going to see more shares of the carries than Ramondre this year.
I tend to agree with you, but there's a lot of pressure on. He's got to step it up this year. Like, this has to be a. I'm not saying he had a bad year last year, but this has to be a more consistent. Last year it was.
Well, they got to give him the ball.
Big plays or bust type deal. He's got to be able to do it this year. But last year he couldn't run between the tackles, and now you could say it was our offensive line, and I'll say okay, that's fair. But he's gonna have to learn how to do it.
I agree, but I do think he will get much better and be much more involved in the offense this year.
Listen, I actually don't think you're right about that. Okay, yeah, you are. Where did Jimmy G go? Because I was wondering if he was still on the team.
Who gives?
I was gonna say if Stafford went down and you had Jimmy G behind him. If you talk about a guy that can game manage a really good team,
oh fuck that guy, he sucks.
He'll get you. Listen, here's what you do: you play him until you get to the Super Bowl, and then you pull him out because he can't win the Super Bowl as we've seen.
I wouldn't let that fool quarterback my flag football team.
Matthew Stafford goes down, you just hand Stetson Bennett a beer and say, "Go win it, bud."
Go. I'd be like, look, take 2 keg stands and get out there.
Let it rip.
I'd rather do that than play Jimmy Garoppolo.
What's up, Ty's Wills? He says, Justin Jefferson's still a thing. What about that guy? Oh, he's still a thing. I thought it was crazy that Justin Jefferson, all these guys make him like, we'll get to it, but Drake London is now making the same amount of money as Justin Jefferson. And then I'm like, well, Justin Jefferson hasn't done a damn thing in a couple of years. Not his fault why he hasn't, but he still hasn't. You know what I mean?
Well, they're still putting a ridiculous amount of faith in JJ McCarthy. So poor Justin Jefferson needs to get the hell out of Minnesota.
Dude, I saw so many of these tweets yesterday that I didn't know if they were real. I guess I didn't even retweet one. Anyways, I saw I knew one was real because Pat McAfee did it. And when that guy put something out on his show, I believe he did it. He said he texted Aaron Donald and said, are you considering coming out of retirement with all these moves the Rams have made? And, basically Aaron Donald said, I'm flirting with the idea. I got to see if, I'm excited that the Super Bowl's back in LA. I just got to see if I can fire things back up on my end. Because he's 35 years old, he was saying. He's been out of the league for 2 years. So I saw a couple other people like tweet the same thing out that are semi, like they're not as big as Pat McAfee, obviously, but they're semi connected and well known. And so I was just like, mind you, it sounds retarded because I was doing this while my kids were being crazy and I was trying to fight them off while I'm doing this. But I said, I just texted Aaron Donald about if he's considering returning to the NFL. This was his reply. Didn't go as viral as I thought it was going to go.
Huh?
It didn't go as viral as I thought it was going to go.
Oh, it didn't go as viral. I thought you said that goes viral. I was like, did we get viral this morning? All right.
Yeah. I was going to do a quote and then put like John Wick voice and say, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. But then I was like, I'll just put the GIF instead.
Yeah. I think it's well done. I mean, if this guy's already talked about this stuff, he's already texted people and putting it out there in the air. It's looking more and more like Aaron Donald's going to be wearing shoulder pads come week 1.
Yeah.
And that's good for
I
all of
think
us.
it is good for all of us. I think he's just got to convince his wife.
That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing.
Well, first of all, he does mentally have to be there. Like he has to commit. Like, hey, I want to do this again.
Yeah, well, yeah, you
Like,
got
I
to
won't
get your
think
mind
we'll be
right.
too hard to fire him up to do that. But 35 years old, that's not, and being retired for 2 years, it's not an easy thing to come back from.
No, and she's going to be like, we had the Mediterranean cruise planned for November. What are we doing, Aaron?
He signs a contract, but it says, I have to take this weekend off. I'm going to miss week 14.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't get out of this trip. He said
You know
that's
what?
the only stipulation.
The Rams like deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, week 14.
Did you
Sure.
play like the Raiders or something?
It's like we're going to be 12-1 anyway. It's cool.
Oh man.
But yeah, that guy. I'm just trying to envision that defensive line with Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald, and then Byron Young just over there hiding on the other side, dude. That would be 3 specimen out there trying to just scorched earth on your quarterback. I'm so ready for football, dude.
Oh, dude, look at this. We're learning things. Ty's Will says, I knew it would be misinterpreted in a sports channel, but my bad. I meant to say that as a pun of Oeo. I can't read shit. Oeo, the Japanese word for good morning. Look at, we're learning things here today, Crick.
We are. Thank you, Taz. Good morning.
Oeo, Ty's Will.
I like.
Good morning.
I like. He is built like a brick shit house, Nasty Natty. You ain't wrong.
Yeah, listen, the physicality of it, I would never worry about with Aaron Donald. I mean, the videos the guy still posts and what he does and the workouts he does with current NFL players is just like he's a specimen. You got to be mentally there though. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, you got to be all in for it. But he ain't.
You also got to get into a different mindset as a defensive end and like know that you're about to go like to war. You know, and if you can't get there, it ain't gonna work out great.
Yeah, you got to be able to get there. I don't think that guy has any problem with that. It ain't like he's been laying around on the couch eating Twinkies.
Yeah,
I mean that dude is still a monster. I mean, hell, you see that workout video and shit yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Well, there it is. Drake London signs a $141 million contract, 4-year contract with the Falcons. 141 million. This is just what you're. I mean, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. Drake London's a good player.
He's a good piece. But the Falcons might be the new. They might be the new Cleveland Browns.
They might be. But then when you think about it, I mean, like we have, wide receivers making 45 a year, or I guess the highest paid is 42. So he's close up there. I just think it's crazy that like when Justin Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb signed their contracts, we were like, holy shit, you can't spend that much money on a wide receiver. And now they're 4 and 5 currently.
I was going to say, yeah, and now we're spending that kind of money on Drake London and stuff.
Which you can't, because dude, the salary cap goes up $25 million a year. It's insane. And it doesn't look like it's ever going to stop.
I don't understand that. I don't understand how that can just keep inflating every single year. Why these contracts have to continue?
It's how much, because the league keeps bringing in more and more money. So it goes based off of what they made the year or 2 years, the previous year. So it's like the TV deals, the extra merchandise, all these international games, all this extra revenue that the league is bringing in. They have to split with the players.
We're the problem.
Oh, we are 100%
supporting this shit the way we do.
Hey, but good for him. Get your money, Drake. If someone's going to give you 141 million, do it.
I mean, hell yeah. Good for you. Woo. That guy will have 8 touchdowns next year, about 900 yards, which will be solid, but it ain't worth $141 million.
You think Penix and Tua can get him the ball 8 times?
That is the ceiling. That is about as good as I feel like that could get.
I think the Falcons would say, sign me up for that. We'll take 8.
I mean, here's the thing: the Falcons are going to pay these guys, but like they got a bunch of rookies the next few years they'll have to pay. Has Bijan been paid again yet?
No.
So I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like you could have put that money around
is
somewhere. I would have
Bijan?
extended Bijan before I extended this guy.
Well, they don't. They still have his 5th-year option, so that will help. That will help spread the money out. But maybe I don't. It feels weird saying this. Maybe they're doing the smart thing. Running backs, you really don't want to extend. You want to get rid of them,
unless they're Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, but maybe they're just holding out as long as possible to see, like, is this going to be an injury year or not? So Bijan's going to get paid after this year. He's in his 4th year. The club did the 5th-year option, so he's in his 4th and final year of his rookie contract. But then the 5th-year option kicks in next year. So what's going to happen is he either is going to get paid this summer, or if he doesn't get paid this summer before next season, they're just going to offer him a contract extension for probably 4 years or something, and then they'll be able to spread it out with this extra 5th year. So it will look like it will be a big number, but per year they'll be able to financially make it seem a whole lot better. But God, they're only paying $7 million. They're only paying $7 million this year for Bijan.
And I just kind of have a problem with these teams that are extending these wide receivers and stuff when you don't even have a competent quarterback on the fucking roster. You can look right now at the damn Minnesota Vikings and the Justin Jefferson extension that they gave him. And not that Jay Jets didn't deserve it, but they didn't have a quarterback ready to go. And they thought that J.J. McCarthy was going to be the end-all, be-all, like the damn Falcons, for whatever reason, think Michael Penix or Tua could be, I guess. But neither one of those guys are competent quarterbacks. And now you paid this guy all this damn money now, and you've got a lot of other holes on your team that you could have addressed. And like I said, I would have extended Bijan before I extended Drake London, because them quarterbacks can't get him the damn ball. That's going to be an overpaid paperweight out there.
Oh, God.
Is that Johnny Beardo?
Johnny Beardo. Fear the Bravo.
Fear the Bravo.
That was actually a good one of them that they did.
Yep. Actual footage.
Oh, man. God, there's something I was going to... I was going to show you this. I was looking through my cards and stuff that I want to do for my first show. Check out a couple of these ones I had from previous year that I thought were pretty sick. Since we're speaking of Bijan, I was thinking of Texas running backs, but look at this fearless 80 on Don A. Mitchell. I don't know why I have a hard time with that name. Oh, pretty cool card, rookie card.
Yeah, a little fearless. All right.
Thinking about adding this to the stream since he may be coming back.
Man, I might just hang on to that one.
That was a pretty cool looking card, huh?
It is a cool looking card.
Have you ever seen a card like this? It's like see-through.
Dude. Hold on. This is a Zach Wilson rated rookie that's see-through.
Okay, all right. There you go. Okay, so yeah.
I found that one digging through the archives the other day, and I pulled that one out for my guy, Mr. Strauss.
Atta baby.
He's a big Jets fan, man. He likes Zach Wilson. He's been trying to. I sent him a Zach Wilson Dolphins card the other day. Little Joey Buckets on the fireworks.
Yeah,
but yeah,
dude,
I found that Zach Wilson. I was like, this got to go to Mr. Strauss.
Do you have a pink refractor card near you?
Like that pink X-Fractor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Why don't you show me that?
Every one of them.
Okay.
Good one at that.
Does it say refractor on the back?
Nope, they do not.
I have never seen one that actually says refractor on the back.
Where does it say that?
Where it normally does. At the top right below. Yeah.
None. I've got 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 6 of them. I don't see any of them with it on there.
Yeah. So all these ones I didn't think there was a refractor for them. I thought they just already were. That was our assumption. Apparently, though, I don't know if this is part of like a new print or something, like when they did the second batches of boxes that came out.
Yeah.
But apparently there are refractors, And I was losing my mind because I found 3 of them that Steps has recently sent me from breaks that are actually refractors, and they were all Bengals, which is crazy. So I was like, is there just something with Bengals players? Is what's going on? And then I found this one. So not a Bengals player, but yeah, look, it says refractor up there. Sorry, you can't.
Sure shit does. None of mine say that.
I've never seen one that was a refractor. And I was like,
I've got 6 of them here. None of them say refractor on it like that. They're you think this one went up in value?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. We'll put it back in the pack then.
Probably 141 million.
104. Golly, I'll tell you what, I'll give it to him right now for 50
million or $50.
Shit, I might really consider $50.
Dude, I have so much color in my kicker card collection now.
Well, yeah.
And the most color I have is Evan McPherson, but I mean, it's just pretty.
Yeah, dude, you got kicker cards for days.
Dude, I bought so many that I keep getting emails saying, "Hey, this is going to be arriving this week," and I'm like, oh, I totally forgot I got that one.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's like Christmas every day.
I sent you those Vols players yesterday. Said at the latest,
thanks,
it'll
bro.
get there. Yeah, it says the latest it'll get there is Monday.
That'd be all right. It'll show up when it shows up. I appreciate you.
Oh, and look what Steps and I made. God, we were texting back and forth for like 30 minutes trying to perfect this damn thing.
Hey, I got you a little something, man. I didn't realize I had this guy in one of the individual player breaks.
Okay. That's a numbered one too, huh?
Yeah, little Garrett Bradbury, numbered to 99, baby.
Had a baby. Wait, let me see. Hold on. I'm debating on what card I want to make my like if you're the top buyer, you get this because I was even considering Matthew or Jaden Reed 5 of 10. It's like a $85 card. But
I pulled that for you.
It depends if people show up. If people show up, I'll end up putting that one up there. But I don't want to give away all these good cards, and we just got like $3 spots, and there's only like 2 people in there. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I want a whole bunch for it, but I want it to be a fair trade.
Yeah, man. Just you just have to fill it out and see. Yeah. I thought about that, considered that before too, and wondered if it would help boost the slots.
That would be cool. It's like everyone's going to get a good card no matter what happens. So you're going to get a cool card. You're going to get like a Ashton Genty 199 number.
Yeah, you buy that spot and you get that Ashton Genty, and then
you get this. This is like a
Jets
$20 card, so you're going to get your values worth. Plus, you get the team in the break. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and even if you get the Jets, hell, there's even Jets autos in there. I pulled 2 of them.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I thought I had a Patriot lineman as well. Maybe not.
I sent you a pink one of Bradbury some time ago on one of the extractors.
Okay. Anyways, look what Steps and I made.
Did y'all do that? God, y'all are awesome. Those business cards?
Yeah.
I need some of those sent to me, man.
I'm having the first batch sent to me, and I'm just to make sure it looks good and the QR codes work. Cool. And then I'll send some out to you and Steps to put in.
Yeah, as soon as y'all, because I've been like, I like to get in. There's this one channel that does the damn. It's like Awesome Card Shop or something, and they throw their little live breaks card and they're like sticker. Oh, nice. It's like it looks just like kind of what you got going on there with your QR codes and stuff. And then they put you a little sticker in there and stuff. But they put that in every card pack. Your pack that's into you. And I was like, man, we need to do that, bro. So we can get more people just kind of. And hell, I'll just take them with me. Well, if you go out to eat or something, just throw a couple of them on the table or something.
Yeah. This doesn't go. Or these QR codes don't link to our whatnot. It links to this show, Rumble and YouTube.
We need to do that for whatnots too. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get them QR codes on there. I could make you a design and all that stuff on Canva, but I don't know how to do all that.
Steps did all the design and whatnot. I added these things down here, and then I added the QR codes because the ones he made didn't work. But you just go over here to apps.
Yeah.
on Canva.
Okay.
And you just type in QR code.
Okay.
You click it, and then you enter in the website right there, and it will create it and pop it up right out here. It's pretty easy.
Man. I'm
Yeah,
going to be a tech guy before it's all said and done, for sure.
Catch the action everywhere. Most pro, most hits, most community.
Most community, baby.
Community.
Yes, I know we talked about it before, Steppard. I just I was thinking about. I've been thinking about more the last couple of days, and I do think that would be a good idea.
I know,
man.
Steps. I've been telling Steps I was going to get around to doing this, and I totally like everything I forgot and spaced off. It wasn't until I sold my first card where I was like, "Damn it! I wish I had a card to put in here." And I go, "Well,
I know,
let's
right?" I got theirs laying over here, like staring at me, and every time I'm packing up a pack, I'm like, "Man, it'd be cool if we had some of those throw in here."
Yeah. Dude, 100 of these were $21, which isn't bad because I did the premium. Dude, if you do the deluxe, this deluxe paper and you do so for premium to get 200, because they make you do 2 sets. I don't know why. So you'll get 200 cards and it's like $46. If you click the deluxe paper, which it says is our thickest paper for high quality feel that leaves a lasting impression, $88 for 200 of them.
Versus how much for the other one?
For the premium for 200 of them is like 46.
So double?
Yeah, damn near double. And get this, if you want, so I got the regular square corners. If you want the round corners, which I kind of like the round corners, I'm like, oh, those are nice. It's like an extra $15. And I'm like, well, I don't like it that much.
Yeah, no, I do not like it that much. What up, C-Right? What are you talking about down there? You talking about Stetson Bennett winning in the NFL? We can't count him being able to win in college and with a good roster versus in the NFL. Stetson Bennett is not going to be a winner in the NFL.
Well, Steps, if I did standard paper, we could get like what you're saying, like 1,000 for $20. I wanted the premium one with the glossy finish.
A little gloss on there, man.
But look, if we just did standard paper, regular finish, I went gloss finish, but if you just do regular finish, which is like where you can actually like write on the card and stuff, square corners. Well, this is actually, it's 200 because you get 2 sets. I don't know why they make you do it that way. So it's actually 200 and it's only $19.
We might not just get some of those just to see what the difference is. It may not.
Look at that. Like you could do 500 for $40.
That might be the way to go.
But I want the nice ones.
We don't have to have the nice ones. Shit, dude. As long as the QR code works, it doesn't matter how thick the paper is.
Gloss finish, nice ones. Oh no! Look at, I should have done that.
You just gotta remember, from a business standpoint, you're not gonna only order one set of these. If you start doing that, you're gonna want to keep doing it. You're gonna have to do what's
premium. No, look
sound.
at. I just need to buy in bulk because the problem was premium gloss finish. I can get 500.
I can live with 40 for 500.
You can get 1,000 for $100, which ain't bad.
I like the 40 for 500 better. Then give me 1,000 for 80.
But that's it. This is the nice package. But if you just went standard paper, regular finish,
I want to be like,
yeah, you can get 1,000 for 80.
Send me
20 extra bucks though. You make it nice.
I'd like to see them all. I'd just like to see how much difference there is for how much. Is it worth an extra $20, or are you just jobbing me because I didn't want to order the cheapest one when it's really the same thing?
No, the gloss finish is going to be a different on it. It is going to be the difference. I only ordered a small sample because I want to see how it looks beforehand, but I'll probably end up doing the 1,000.
Just order me some regular ones, man. I'll go to Ace Hardware and get some gloss paint and just some, like some deck sealer. We'll just gloss them out that way.
I'm not worried about that. I mean, your time and you
do what you want to do. I'm not the good one.
I just want to make sure it works, looks good, and then I'll buy it in bulk, and it will be a discount. And I have no problem paying the money for it because 1, it's a tax write-off, and 2, I want the card to look good. You know what I mean?
As long as it looks good, yeah. As long as you get the design to look good and everything. But yeah, I do think we need those, man. Throw in the little packs.
Yeah.
Looks clean though. I do like it.
You seen he said Vrabel had a nice package? That's right.
Uh-huh.
We got to find better rates. Would a sticker be cheaper? That's the thing. I'm not worried about I don't want to get screwed out of what I'm paying for. But if I buy in bulk, I'm not worried about paying $100 for 1,000 cards because that 1,000 cards will last a little while, and if they actually look good and are up to quality, I have no problem paying it. It's like I said, it's a tax write-off. So
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, see, right. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you that he could win. Maybe I don't know about the AFC South,
You're right
but
back.
the NFC South, yeah, he could probably win that because our division is absolute fucking trash. But the problem is he don't play in the NFC South. He'd have to play in the NFC West with the defending Super Bowl champs and the 49ers. And I mean, we won't count the Cardinals, but I don't know. Stetson Bennett. Clearly, they don't have a lot of faith in Stetson Bennett. That's why they spent a first round pick on Ty Simpson. So I still can't believe this. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm going to have to go back and watch Nick Herbig highlights all day today or something and see what I'm missing on that. I still don't understand how some of these guys are worth the amount of money that they're getting in these contracts. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Did y'all see that dude? Adele for the Angels. Little shades of Jose Canseco last night. This dude had a ball hit him right in the forehead and bounce over the wall. And yeah, everybody's like, that's embarrassing. Everything. This same guy that did that last night had a game back on April 5th in which he robbed 3 home runs in the same game. He robbed 3 home runs in the same game of a 1-0 win over the Seattle Mariners. So he was the reason
that
they
guy?
won. And then last night, that guy got hit right in the forehead and it bounced over the wall for a home run. Looked just like Jose Canseco, dude.
That is funny.
It blew my mind. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. That guy back on April 5th that he robbed 3 home runs in the same game against your dad's Mariners, and they won the game 1-0. That's pretty nuts, dude.
I know. I remember us talking about that. That was crazy.
He gave one of them back last night.
What was I just going to say to you? Oh, you want to hear? By the way, we're about to talk hockey, and the offer still stands. If you guys don't want me to peacock and brag and play the video I made of me being right about the game last night, just a $1 Rumble Rant or Super Chat, and I won't.
Dude, I love.
Let me tell you a story about last night.
Tell me about it.
Kids were hectic. Put them all to bed. Clean up the house like we normally do. Sit on the couch and watch actually, my wife has her little routine to get ready to come sit on the couch, which takes like 20, 25 minutes. She gets her. I know when she's getting ready because she'll have her tea out and the tea will be cooking or whatever, getting all situated, and she'll go upstairs and I go, oh, she's getting her jammies on and doing whatever, washing her face, all that fun stuff. So I knew I had a little bit of time, and so I'll throw on something that I want to watch that she doesn't want to watch for a little bit. So no, the game was already over. Normally that's what I do. I would watch sports, but I don't know why I had an urge just to watch the F1 movie again. So I watched 20 minutes of it, the beginning of it.
The racing movie?
Yeah, the racing one. Hey, there he is.
$2 to brag anyway, baby. We were all wrong. You ain't wrong.
Thank you.
I hate it when you take a stance like that. Go ahead, finish your story. We'll get back to that.
Anyway, so I got to watch some of that. It was cool, but I was already getting kind of tired. And so then the shows that we've been watching, we're waiting for an episode to release. And what sucks is both of them release on Friday. So we're just sitting around waiting. So we got this other one. It's something, I think it's on Apple TV. It's something Bay. It's this new kind of horror show. It's basically like this island that people live on. If you were born there, it's haunted or whatever. And the mayor is the main character, and he's trying to get people and turn it into a nice area and trying to convince people that it's not haunted or whatever. Anyways, or something Harbor. Maybe it's something Harbor. Anyways, I missed the whole first episode when my wife started this thing. I watched the last 5 minutes because she started it without me one night because I fell asleep. So I'm not really into this show to begin with because I've kind of missed the beginning and I've missed a little bit of another episode. It looks interesting. It looks like something I would like. I'm just not caught up. So I just threw on an episode. We finished 15 minutes of it. and then it was going into another episode, and I was like, all right, well, that's it for me. It's like 9:45. I go, that's it for me. And she's like, what? You're not going to watch another one? We've only been out here for like 15 minutes because we usually hang out for like an hour or so. And I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. Like, if I don't get up and go to bed now, I'm going to fall asleep on this couch, and you're going to attempt to wake me up, and you're not, and then I'm going to spend the night on the couch.
Yep. You can spend 15 more minutes with me out here and sleep alone, or you let me go to bed now, and I'll be in there when you're ready.
Pretty much.
Mhm.
And I told her that, and she goes, yeah, or you could just sit with me. And I go, okay, I'm going to sit with you. And guess what happened, Crick?
Dundee. Slept on the couch.
I fell asleep on the couch and woke up on the couch this morning.
It's like I tried to tell you. Tried to tell you. Is that you said it's called the Burrows?
No, it's not the Burrows. It's let me see.
I saw the preview for that the other night. I watched that. I don't know about that one. Have you seen any of that one, Trevor? I wondered if that was any good or not. I saw it. It looks different for sure.
Let me see.
Good morning, Nate. How we doing?
Is it Apple TV? I swear it was on Apple TV.
Trevor, we don't talk about that. I'm happy for you, brother, but we don't talk about it. You still looking for the name of this show?
Yeah, because I'm not logged in on here. Maybe it's on my phone.
Yeah, well. So you slept on the couch last night?
I did. I slept on the couch. I even remember her. She did actually wake me up a little bit, and she was like walking up the stairs and said, "Are you coming?" And I think I said, "Yeah," and then I rolled over
like a child.
Told her it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called Widow's Bay. That's what it's called.
Widow's Bay, man.
New. It's only a few episodes out. Like I said, looks interesting. I just haven't seen most of it.
Fair. Fair enough, Trevor. Fair enough. My guy.
Or Nate.
All
right.
Good morning, Wooden. How we doing, man? Coming in here fresh off his Golden Knights in the game 1 victory. He also did not expect 9 goals like you did.
5-4 victory, Crick. Let me do the math. I think that went over. God, if only someone could have told you that.
You know, I would have probably listened to the guy telling me that if he would have known what forechecking was.
Well, I told you, 3 checking. That's where it's at.
3.
3 check that bitch. I said, I like the over. And listen, especially if you like the Golden Knights, then I really like the over.
Yeah, you did. You said all those things, man. I heard you. Yeah, like I said, I thought about you. That's why
I was all alone at the window cashing my ticket last night. I didn't see any of my friends, anyone from chat in there.
And then I told y'all yesterday, I was like, I thought it was going to go under too. I was on that side of it, but I told y'all, I said, I'm not betting this damn total. I ain't betting none of these totals. I ain't hit a total since 1996 in hockey. So I'm not going to bet any of them. And I didn't, but I watched those goals pouring in and I was like, God almighty. Tomorrow morning is going to be extreme. Will is going to let us know.
I was when it was 3-2, and it was like, oh, we're for sure going over this thing. I was sitting there thinking about what I wanted to do. Did I want to make a montage video of every single goal right after I say I think it's going over? And right as I'm planning out what I want to do, I get a text from Grass Guy. He goes, well, you were right. Tomorrow's going to be miserable.
Tomorrow is going to be a miserable existence, yeah. And Ty, they had a solid season, man. They bowed out in the second round. They got beat by Colorado. And I think these are the only 2 teams left: the Golden Knights and the Hurricanes. This is the Stanley Cup Finals here, Ty.
Yeah, that's not right. See, right? He says blind squirrel found a nut. Whoop-dee-doo, Basil. It wasn't just a nut. It was a big old nut. Found a big old nut last night.
Big old nut.
Listen, if I had the ability or the time to figure out how to do it, I was going to do the Captain, was it Captain Phillips or whatever? You know, the look at me, I'm the captain now. But I was going to have my face on it saying, look at me, I'm the hockey expert now.
You are, buddy. You are. Well, like they said, tell us what's What's going to happen in game 2 then, man?
Oh, we're going to have to tune into the show tomorrow. I can't just – stuff just – it has to come to me, Crick. It has to come to me.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, if y'all need your we obviously don't have a game tonight. We'll have game 2 tomorrow night. So if you need your hockey fix tonight, man, come on over to the Whatnot channel. We're going to rip some NHL tonight.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. You got the link set up and everything already?
Say what now?
Do you have the link set up?
They're all set up, baby. We got our shows set up for this league, man. We're professional, buddy.
God, you are professional. What can I say?
Oh, you good, Ty? You good, man. It's easy to get lost. There's a lot of sports going on right now, man. It's easy to get lost and all that. And you got the NFL throwing their random news in daily.
Yeah, we got a game tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll give you my predictions for tomorrow. I'm curious to see what the do you have the odds up for the hockey game tomorrow? I'm curious if they adjusted the total to 6.5.
Hold on, I'll get them pulled up. Give me just a second here.
I would imagine they would keep it the same juice to the over, though, 5.5 juice to the over. But I would expect that the sports books in Vegas would be thinking Hurricanes are going to win game 2 in a low scoring game, like a 3-1 type of game.
That's probably what the books are thinking. Let's get it pulled up here. Looks like we've got totals at 5.5, juice to the over at -130, +110 to the under. I almost like that already, but we saw that worked out last time. -162, the Hurricanes on the money line, +136 for Vegas.
What's the total and the price on the under?
It's at 5.5. It's -130. It's really sitting at about 6, but DraftKings will never give you the 6. And the under 5.5 is
-130 to the under.
+110 to the under.
Oh, +110. Okay.
-130 to the over. So it's really the total's really sitting about 6.
Gotcha. Yeah, that feels right.
You'll see some of the offshore books and different books will give you the 6. DraftKings never going to give you the 6. They're going to give you 5.5 or 6.5.
Good morning, Ghost. Ghost was on the Knights, but he didn't listen to me about the over. This was a fun game, though. You know, I mean, it wasn't just like, I mean, you had the Hurricanes go up 2-0, and Vegas punched in a goal right at the end of the first period, and then they open up the second period with one. We're all tied up. Then it was a good little back and forth. We were tied 3-3 going to the third period. Knights score, take a 4-3 lead. Hurricanes answer. It's 4-4, and then with about 4.5 minutes left, Knights punch one in, 5-4. And I'm like, yes, I finally got to sit down. I watched the first period, and then I was just keeping an eye on it from there. And then the third period, when it was 4, after it went to 5-4, I finally got to sit down. I watched that goal, and there's 4.5 minutes left. I'm like, yes, I'm going to get to see the ending of this game. It's going to be exciting. And then my wife's like, you turn something on the TV for the kids. And I did not want to argue with her because the kids
I did turn something on. Hockey.
Well, I turned to the boys and I go, hey, boys, you guys want to watch this hockey with me? No. Hockey, that's boring. I want to watch something on Netflix. And I go,
no, you got to learn how to talk to them, dude.
I know. No,
my boys, they'd have watched hockey and they'd have liked it. Or you go outside and play, or go to your room and play, or something like that.
Risk that they were going to dick around on the couch, and then my wife get more mad. So I said, okay.
I mean, yeah, you gotta pick your battles
on your phone.
gotta pick your battles. I understand. And you're welcome, Ty. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. And Jamie, I did not take the Hurricanes last night, sir. I put a 2-unit play on the Golden Knights to win the whole thing at +130, and then I wound up just throwing a little unit on the money line last night at +130 as well. The odds were actually identical going into yesterday's game.
Hockey will. I think the Hurricanes will win the hockey match by scoring on a PowerPoint. Yes.
Here you go, Jerm. Yeah.
I mean, the Knights, they create the best PowerPoint presentations. Way better than the Hurricanes.
I bet the Hurricanes have a grand slam in the next game.
Step says Will's wife runs him. She's the true tribal chief.
Step's money, that's most people's wives. What are you talking about?
Accept that. You know?
I was going to say, yeah, what are you talking about? I know who the boss in my house is.
Mm-hmm. Like Greg said, you pick your battles.
Absolutely, you do, dude.
Now, like if this was like Sunday Night Football, there's no way I would have changed it.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know that. Like, there's certain things like, and she's super cool about it. She watches certain ones, so like when I can give a little bit back, I'm like, I don't have to watch Game 3 of this second round series tonight. Although it might be great, but I'm gonna sacrifice this so I can watch all of the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, like I I punted last night and gave up because come September, when we have our first Sunday night football game, she asked me to change the channel. I'm going to say, remember back in June?
Hey, mark it down. You remember June 2nd? when I turned the last 4 minutes of the hockey game off so the kids could watch Coco Melon?
Which one do you want me to share, Crick? You want me to share the Bowman one, the baseball one you're doing tonight, or the hockey one? Let's do Bowman because that one's coming up.
Wait. Baseball is. Am I doing baseball today? I didn't remember if I was doing baseball or football today. Lunch. One of the lunchtime rip and one of them
baseball at lunchtime and hockey tonight.
Okay, cool. I was thinking I was doing football lunchtime. I'm doing baseball at lunchtime, and I'm doing hockey tonight when everybody gets home from work for all our people, so they can come in there for the hockey. They like those hockey ones, man. I like those hockey ones, dude. Those are my favorite ones to open right now. Those are so fun.
Give the people what they want.
Absolutely, man. So, yeah, we'll do baseball. I like, dude, them Bowman baseball megas are fun too, bro.
What you mean?
Those are all kind of shiny cards in them damn things. Dude, I was pulling out cards yesterday, and I was like, I just have to ask Steps. He sent me a cheat sheet of the little, like, chase list and everything, so I know who we're looking for there. But damn, I pull out different cards, shinies, lasers, and mojos, and first Bowmans. Oh my, those are fun.
Oh, we have the official Madden cover.
I thought we already had that.
That was the deluxe edition. This is just the standard edition. Not as gay as the other one.
Yeah, you can't even see his fingernails on that one, can you? Yeah, that's more like it.
Undefeated, no, lost the internet.
That seems appropriate.
Where did you tweet that one out?
Uh-huh.
Poor Ryan, the Madden curse, man.
Yeah.
Nasty Nice says the Knicks and the overs plus 335. I would be careful with the over in tonight's game. We'll get into that in a second, but I think if the Knicks win, it's because Spurs are going to be a little flat and tired in the second half, and the Knicks do play some really good defense. I wouldn't be surprised if it's out of hand in the. It's tough because when the fourth quarter is out of hand, and the game is trending under, it could go over pretty easily though, because then they put the scrubs in and everyone's just hucking threes and just like playing super fast. And if the Knicks have a 20-point lead, they'll just go shot for shot, go back and forth. You know what I mean? But it is a higher total, like 218.5, higher for playoffs, I should say.
It's really high for a Knicks game.
Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't figured out if I'm going to touch that or if I'm just going to take the plus money on the Knicks.
I figured that thing would be somewhere around like 213.5 or something.
I have some crazy stats for you about this game tonight.
Okay, we'll get that in just a second. We'll get to all that in just a second. Man, Steps and Rach going to be divorced before they even get married, man.
What?
They can't agree on who's going to get the remote, dude. Y'all got to put that in the prenuptial agreement.
I think I could tell you who's going to get the remote.
Sounds like your house, the kids, man.
Yeah,
that's who gets it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is more like what they do to Beardo. This is more of a Beardo meme that they make.
That's a good one, dude. That guy could beat up Johnny Beardo.
Oh, that is funny. Did you see Beardo shaved his head?
No.
He actually did shave his head.
I only ever see Beardo with a hat on anyway. I didn't know Beardo had any hair anyway. Did he shave it like slick bald?
Like buzz cut?
Like, I mean, like
no, buzz cut is what he did.
Buzz cut. Okay. Hell, dude. You living down there in Florida summertime. You can't have no hair down there, dude. It gets hot.
Yeah. Apparently he did it for I think he was doing some Kratos type thing for God of War for streaming, but he only did it once.
You're right, Steps. Since no Catholics ever got divorced.
I've never heard of any.
Never, not once.
Well, let's talk about that game tonight, huh?
Yes, do it, man. I mean, I'm as ready as I'm ever going to get.
The finals. They're here. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, we got Knicks Spurs game 1 tonight in San Antonio. Obviously, the Knicks are coming off a lot of rest. The Spurs played Saturday night. They did get some extra rest for a young team, so that's good. You know, the Spurs were happy that this game was starting Wednesday and not Tuesday. Let me see where the action is. Spurs are laying 4.5. Sharp money on the Knicks. 57% of the money is laying it with the Spurs. On the money line, we have I hate when they do this. Spurs minus 174, Knicks plus 174. That's not actually what it is. But 64% of the money is on Spurs. So you got 21% of the bets, 36% of the money on the Knicks tonight. I do kind of like the Knicks. Sharp money on the under tonight with 94% of the money on the over. 218.5.
With how much on the over?
Well, it's always in the 90s. It's 94% of the money is on the over, but that's
I
pretty
don't like that. I don't like that then.
But there's a sharp signal from action on under 218.5. I think that's the play, is the under.
Yeah, I mean it's way high from what I thought it would be. So also that usually scares me away rather than just being like, okay, I think it should be set here. Just take the under because you're getting value on it. It usually scares me away from it.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was a 112.95 Nick win.
Okay.
Because
I think that's only 207.
Yeah, I just think that I think the Spurs are going to be tired tonight. Maybe not right away. They're a really good first quarter team. I'll tell you what, if the first quarter goes into the 60s, live bet the under at that point because I think it's going to slow down after that. Like they're going to shoot their wad. But if like the first quarter, if we're looking at like it's a Spurs win the first quarter 32-29, I think you live bet the Knicks and then live bet the under at that point.
Public money's on the Knicks, man.
Jamie says, I'm not sure you can conclude sharp money on the under with such an overwhelming amount of money on the over. So those you got to, since I followed action for like 3 years now, those overs are always in the 90%. It really tells you nothing. So you can't really look at the amount of money that they're saying that's on it. When they have sharp signals on it, that means that there's either their experts or experts they respect are on the under. So the signal is more important than the money when it comes to totals on action.
Okay.
Yeah, Grass Guy's right. Those numbers are wrong. Yeah, I never believe the amount of money. Yeah, Grass Guy, 63% of the money's on the over. Let's look at pregame, actually. Pregame will tell us.
Man, I kind of like it if there's only 63% on the over. Like I said, I think it's high. What I should do is stay away from this, and if I want to gamble today, buy into a card break is what I should do.
Let's see. Let me see.
Today's Wednesday, Grass. You got your golf picks ready, man?
For Vegas, there's 62% of the money in the Vegas sportsbook is on the over.
62%.
Yeah, it just sounds more right.
Yeah, I can get a little better idea when we got 63% versus 90-4. You'll never catch me on the side of 90+% of the public ever. Not to say it can't win, but you'll never catch me betting on that.
Yeah.
Let me
give you some stats about this, dude. This is crazy. This is another reason why I like the Knicks. Since 2002, NBA playoff series, when a team is coming off a game 7 and the other team's coming off a sweep. Okay. And this is all playoffs, not finals.
Okay.
Because obviously the sample size would be so small if it was just finals. It still is small. Because, I mean, how many times do we have a sweep and then the other team coming off a game 7? But the team, regardless whether they're home or away, the team that is coming off the game 7, 3-14 straight up in game 1.
That's not good.
It's not good for the Spurs.
Mm-mm.
Against the spread, they're like 3-13-1. So all 3 wins.
It's not good either.
All 3 of the teams that won ended up covering. But yeah, 3-14 since 2002.
I mean, I can't believe we've had that many times,
doesn't it?
I just can't believe we've had that many times where a team had a game 7 and the other side had a sweep.
I mean, 24 years. There's been a lot of playoff series. 17
Still feels
times.
like a lot. I have 18 games, 17, I guess.
Yeah,
3 and 14. I mean, it still feels like a lot either way. But yeah, I mean, I guess it does kind of make sense. You exhaust a lot of energy and effort in a long series in game 7. You got another team sitting over there waiting around for a week, just kind of be able to watch and pick apart too. You got to figure you got 3 other games too, where you can really lock in on that thing, be getting extra film time and stuff. So
I would also argue that this is even a worse spot for the Spurs.
You'd argue what now? What do you say?
I would say that I would argue this is even a worse spot for the Spurs.
Oh, yeah.
Because they just beat the defending champs. It was a very emotional victory on the road.
You feel like you already won it.
Yeah, and now you're the 2-1 favorite to win the whole thing. You're a young team. You've never been to the finals, this squad, right?
Yeah.
So it's like not that the Knicks have either, but I'm just saying you add all those extra factors into it. I just can't see how the Spurs don't come out flat. Now doesn't mean the first
doesn't mean they lose the series.
Doesn't mean they lose series. Doesn't mean that the first quarter they don't look good. I'm saying that they gas out at some point in the game. Because the Spurs are a really good first quarter team.
And it just kind of catches up with you maybe midway through the third.
I think all but one game the Spurs beat the Thunder in the first quarter.
And we know the Knicks have the ability to come back.
Oh, God, yeah. If they're down 20 in the third quarter, that's right where they want to be.
Right where they want to be, dude. Bet them then.
I think they actually did it. I think that they actually did that once to the Spurs this year.
They totally could have. They did it to the Cavs in game
it was
1.
The Spurs on one of them. I know they've done it multiple times, but I think the Spurs were one of them.
I mean, hell, they were down 22 points with 7 minutes left in the game in the fourth quarter in game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and no team had ever come back from that. Well, they did. So they're totally capable of it.
And we've seen the Spurs, they sputter when a team gets going on a run. That's why I was so impressed that they were actually able to hold off the Thunder in game 7 after they made their run. But, I mean, this young team, they'll just start taking bad shots when a team, they could be up, Spurs could be up 15, and then the other team starts getting on a little bit of a heater, and then the Spurs will just run terrible offense, start taking threes, and they're not
and they live and die. The only reason that game 7 they were able to separate at the end is because they hit a couple threes that really had no business going in. I mean, they're crazy off balance shots and stuff. Dylan Harper made a nasty one, but if they're not making those shots, which a lot of times this year, that's not really their strength, you know. So
they're not a good 3-point shooting team. That's the one thing that they're missing. They had like a Ray Allen, like or a Klay Thompson, just a guy that stands in the corner.
Let's call it right now. When the Spurs lose this series, Steph to San Antonio.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I just give them the title next year.
Yeah, well, that's why they play the games. I don't know, man. I really don't know what I think this year. We've talked all along. Well, of course, then again, I thought the Thunder were going to go undefeated, never lost through this whole playoffs, and just never even blink an eye. So, I mean, Spurs definitely capable, but I think the Knicks on the other side, the more and more I think about it, man, maybe it's just New York's time.
Wemby never forgot the midseason tournament, Spurs in 5. It could still happen. I just think that everything is stacked against the Spurs here in game 1. I think if you like the Spurs to win this series, don't lay the minus 200 right now. Wait to see if they lose game 1 and then buy in.
If the Knicks don't win the NBA championship this year, they will never win one in our lifetime.
Yeah. Probably.
Like, if they're going to do it this year, you got to do it. The East is going to continue
I've been
to get
rooting
better.
on the Spurs since November, right? When I gave them out at 20-1, right? 25-1, I think it was.
We all have.
We've been rooting them on, but I'm just trying to be real about this. I really think this is going to be tough for this team.
Maybe it's going to be. I think it's going to be. I don't think either team's just going to walk through this. I think it is going to be.
I think the biggest problem with the Spurs is the Knicks have been shooting so well from 3. I think I heard a stat that like this playoff run, they're shooting some ridiculous like 63% or something. Maybe it's not that high, but like they're hitting all their threes. And if the Knicks get hot from three, I can guarantee you what's going to happen is if the Knicks start draining threes, the Spurs are going to try to answer, and they're not going to make them. And then it's going to get out of hand real quick because the Spurs do that when the other team starts hitting. That's why it was actually a good matchup with them with the Thunder, because the Thunder aren't really a 3-point shooting team either. But when they did lose those games to the Thunder, like game 2, no. Well, they ended up winning game 1, but I think game 1 was the Caruso where he made 8 threes. Like they'll let a guy stay wide open because they were trying to shut down SGA. Mind you, remember when we were talking about that last series, Crick, and I said, they need to quit double teaming SGA. Like let SGA get his, right? But you can't just leave a guy wide open. After game 4, they stopped double teaming Shea, and look what happened. They dominated game 6 and 7.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. They definitely double and triple teamed in game 7.
No, they stopped not like they were previously up until game 4.
Say, I mean, I can't speak. I watched about 18 minutes of this entire series, and I tuned in 6 minutes left in the third quarter in game 7, and I never saw that fool have an open shot. I saw him being chased by 2-3 guys the whole time, which is what I was thinking. Hell, somebody's open over there. Shoot the damn ball. Chet, you piece of shit. Ugh. That's disgusting. I'm still pissed off about that. I don't even like the Thunder. I don't even like the NBA. I don't even care. I just think when you're a punk in the biggest moment of your life, pisses me off.
You know what I think could be a fun bet for this series?
What's that?
Every game, you parlay Brunson 40 points and Wemby 40 points. I think it's going to happen once where both guys just go off.
They're both going to get 40?
And you just needed to hit once. And I think there could be like a night where it's just the 2 stars are going at it.
Should we get that crazy? Maybe we probably get some pretty good money on 35 plus.
I'm going 40.
Okay. Scared money don't make money. I mean, that would be cool to watch. I hope that's the one game I tune into.
Let me see. I want to see what game 1, what that would pay. I don't think you do it game 1, though, by the way.
That's right. See, right. You cannot watch a minute of it and still get shit right. Just ask Will.
I'm the hockey expert now.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Oh, God, what's up? Him in? How we doing? He said, amount of glaze I've seen for the Spurs the last few days for the national media and casuals is weird. Did they not see the Spurs' obvious flaws against OKC? Yeah, I'm kind of with you, dude. Like I said, I think everybody thought that the winner of that Western Conference Finals is automatically going to get the trophy. And the Knicks been over there sitting there listening to that noise for about a week now.
Okay, so Kalshi will only let me take Brunson up to 35. So Wemby 40, Brunson 35. 62-1.
62?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Now, if you want to do just both guys to get 35, it takes it down to 31.
31?
31-1.
That's awfully
that actually might not be bad. Just play it safe and do that. But that's for game 1, and I wouldn't recommend it in game 1.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't recommend the game. That feels like a game, about a game 4.
Yeah, game 3 or 4 when we go back to New York. Or if the Knicks are up 2-1 and we're headed to game 4 with the Knicks leading the series 2-1, that's probably a good spot to do it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could see some crazy shit like that happening. That's the only 2 guys you can do that on, though. For sure. What are the odds on the series? And I like the Knicks at plus 155. I've decided.
No, hopelessly you SC came in with the $2 super chat, which we appreciate, to block me from playing the video. So you're welcome.
I believe on that Rumble rant, he said feel free to brag though, sir.
Well, I did brag.
You? No.
I told grass guy was like, yeah, tomorrow's going to be insufferable. And I go, no, I'll be humble about it. He goes, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He said, I'm sure you will.
Oh, man. Did you see that the Brazil soccer team baptized their plane before leaving for the World Cup?
That's weird.
Basically, the plane just drove through 2 fire trucks spraying water.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on. I'll show you.
Golly, just when I was ready to bet.
I mean, I'm here for all this. Do whatever you got to do. You know what I mean?
Whatever you got to do, dude. Walk around the coffee table backwards 3 times, whatever.
O momento do batismo. Batiza do
What are we doing, dude? What in the hell, man?
Getting ready for the World Cup, baby. That's what we're doing.
Getting ready for the World Cup.
Yeah, I don't know. You got anything else on this game 1? I think we kind of hit all the betting angles for it.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's going to be hilarious when you get all the hockey games right and all the NBA games wrong, though.
Oh, you were outbidding the $1 block, so I could play the video and puff my chest. Okay, I appreciate that.
Play it, baby. Live your best life.
Here's my little secret. I did not make a video.
I was about to bet that. I was like, you should have sent him $1. He didn't even make one. He didn't even make one. I knew he didn't make one.
I even got up early and I sat here with 20 minutes before the show was going to piece something together. And I was like, I'm too tired for this.
Yeah, dude, I'll just tell you all about
it. It would have just been me clipped out saying when SG's chat came up yesterday saying this is going to be a lot of 2-1 series and me saying, I don't know, man. I think we're going to see some overs. And then it was just going to be a quick montage of goal of each goal last night. I was like, that's a lot of work.
And he lights the lamp again. What does that mean? That's soccer.
That's soccer talk. Jamie, okay. That's for you. See right, YouTube, soccer talk, collision course.
Smart money in on the Slacchio and Carlo Ancelotti. Did I crush those?
Yes, you did. I'm refunding my super chat. I feel lied
to, dude. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
What do they call that? They call that a grift.
Don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Oh man.
He said, "Got him."
I feel like I got to make the video now. Probably will later today.
It'll be played right before the next episode of Uncensored Pharmacist.
Yes.
Agreed.
I will tell you what, I really appreciate Miss Leslie making that video for us because it does get me pumped. Dude. For that minute countdown, I wake up a little bit. I'm like, okay, here we go.
Game on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I like it too, bro.
Nothing wrong with our other one, but the other one just kind of gets me in like a Zen mood. Just like,
I started to say, yeah, man. I'm ready to meditate on that one.
Yeah.
Do goat yoga.
I was going to say, go hang out with the goats.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Thankfully, there's plenty of baseballs not to watch. No, Ghost. Fuck that baseball. What you need to do is come over to the Whatnot channel and hang out with us for a little NHL break.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I am ready for the Super Regionals. Speaking of baseball, though, I'm excited about that. God, I love college baseball.
We got to talk about that in a second. We forgot to talk about one other guy that got paid yesterday. Seahawks defensive end Derek Hall got a 3-year, $46 million extension. 21
games. Yeah. Good for him. Everybody's eating.
Everybody's eating. I think that was it that I had. Yeah. Hey, chat. I will put the time and effort into it. I've been thinking about it. I've got them all organized now. But would you guys be interested in like if I put like X Fractors, like cool cards up there, but like a lot of them, like a lot, not, I don't know how to say that. A group, there we go. A group of them like this, like I put down here. But if I put like some like cool colored cards and all that stuff, put them up for like $15 or something like that of different teams and different players, is there an interest for it? Because I don't want to do all that work and no one like really be interested in it. But hell,
there's gonna be one.
Just message me and tell me what team or certain player you're looking for, and I'll put them up.
There's going to be one way to find out if that works or not, and that is to do it.
I just got to do it for a couple guys first.
Yeah, you're going to have to just kind of start filling it out and see if it gets any traction. And it surprises me that people don't really like to buy lots of cards like that, like, multiples. A lot of people like to buy individual cards, but I mean, I think there could be a market for something like that, but you're just going to have to try it and see.
Yeah, because I'd rather do that than try to sell them on eBay or something like that. Because eBay is a pain in the ass. And I'd rather go to our guys, our group that actually wants these cards.
Right. Well, I mean, everybody's money's green. No offense to y'all, but I don't care.
Well, I'm not trying to I want to give people a bargain like this one. Like I gave this shout out to Eric. I put all this together. It was $25. I mean, they're all refractor or better. He's a Niners fan, and guess what? I even threw in. He doesn't know this yet. I threw in my George Kittle 274 of 275.
Man, almost the book in.
It was a little bonus. Well, yeah, I mean, I put all, and he's a Niners fan, so I got all the cool Niners cards I had.
Like I said, man, I think you can. I think you just have to try it. You have to maybe. I'd probably do it with some more popular teams first, man. I was
thinking about putting some like popular players, like rookies or Patrick Mahomes, and
just like I was saying, I think you look at more popular team. Maybe even teams like, I don't know why you'd want it, but teams like the Cowboys and stuff like that. The team, he's got a big national following. There's a lot of different people that would want that stuff. So maybe you try that.
Well, I was going to start with rookies, like what cool rookies I have, and then I was thinking about popular quarterbacks. Like Burrow cards, Mahomes cards, and then like cool cards like I got like 7 or 8. Actually, I'm right here. Like these. Oh wait, no, they're not there. I have too many cards. Like these. Like I have like the future stars.
Yeah, like
card that's actually kind of hard to get, but that are all refractors.
Who you got in those?
Now you're gonna make me find it. Let me see who my refractors are.
You got refractors. Let me know who you got before you go posting all this.
Crick, you know where to buy them.
Yeah, I don't want to have to compete though.
Well, it's gonna be a fixed price. It's not like a auction.
Nah, man, make it an auction, dude.
I have another one, but so I have for my refractors, I have Chase Brown, Drake May, Xavier Worthy, Pat Surtain, Malik Neighbors, Bryce Young, and I think I have one more somewhere. Those are the refractors. I have a bunch of the other ones too. Actually, not a bunch. Right. There really isn't that many future star ones out there.
No, man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was wondering who you got. I got a pretty good little set of those I've started doing with the refractors too.
And SC, don't worry, I probably won't make the video. That was the whole joke because Crick called me out on it right away.
I totally was like, wait a minute, I don't even think this guy's done anything.
I called dibs on Young Hoku refractor. If I could find one.
Just look for
I think USPS lost one of my autos. What?
Wait, what?
That sucks.
You think UPS lost one of your autos?
USPS.
Or whatever. Why do you think that? And who did you get it from? You didn't get it from us, did you? Let me know what you talking about. That wasn't sent from us, was it?
Did you see Class Act AJ Brown respectfully not take 11 from Edelman? Edelman offered it to him, and yeah, he said not. I saw something going around online. I don't know if it was true or not, but that the NFL didn't want him to have number 11 because who's our other guy?
God, if the NFL didn't want me to wear number 11, I'd probably wear 1,111 then.
They didn't want him to wear number 11 because Kayshon Bouttie's number 9, and if those are the two top 2 wide receivers and they're standing by each other, and they said that 9-11 would be a bad look.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
I don't think it was real, but I saw that and I'm like, really?
I was thinking, say, surely fucking not.
I think it was a joke. I think it was a parody
Just let
account.
AJ Brown stand on the left, you idiots.
But at the same time, I'm like, I could see the NFL being that stupid.
Well, I mean, just put an end racism sign over it. That works. Morning, Blue.
Blue says, I got a bunch of cards. They in the mail. Thank you, BMAC, Cricket, and our other card friends on Whatnot app.
You're welcome, Blue. You are welcome, baby. Hope you enjoyed that, man. Buddy.
But yeah, he's going to be number one. I thought it was cool of Edelman to offer it and him to respectfully decline.
Respect, yeah. Well, that's fair. I was on eBay. There goes Sharon.
Sorry to hear that.
If it is, if it is, and you got it on eBay, you go back and you call those motherfuckers out. I would file every complaint or whatever I could do, and they'd replace something and give me my damn money back plus some or whatever. But the 13.5% that those pieces of shit take on every card they fucking sell, I would light those motherfuckers up if they lost something that I bought.
I was going through my collection. I forgot how many numbered cards I have, and I forgot that I have this auto.
Who is that?
A rookie card of Josh Conley Jr.
Hell yeah.
Auto, yeah. Number 83 out of 499.
You sell that, man. You could probably buy an exact replica of the Sharpie that he used to sign that.
That's going to go as one of the things that people will get with one of their teams.
With the Redskins package?
No, I'm not going to pair it up with teams. It's just going to be like, I'm going to throw a card up, and then we're going to randomize the wheel. If it matches up, it matches up. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Fair enough. You are gambling a little bit in this stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with my Patrick Mahomes card yet, though. If I'm going to sell it or offer it up. Power Players, 57 of 99. It's about a $75 card on eBay.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, Germ. I've grown to hate eBay. I think they're part of the problem. I think they're pieces of shit too. eBay, I hope you're listening. Fuck you.
Well, there goes any chance for sponsorship for us.
I don't want it. I don't want your sponsorship, you dirty pieces of shit. Keep it. Shove it up your ass.
You don't want to see Crick in the red.
I just have a real problem with people just will fuck people's eyes out with no regard. And I think 13.5% of anything is absolute robbery.
Yeah. But, I mean, they do get people to see your shit. They do make it pretty easy.
And, well, it's the internet age. I would rather go to Facebook Market and deal with the fucking psychos than give eBay their money. I hope you're listening too. I mean, everything I said from the bottom of my heart.
That's why I like posting them also up on Whatnot, because Whatnot only takes like 8%.
Who does?
A lot cheaper. Whatnot, I think, only takes 8%.
Yeah, I mean that's better than 13.5. I still feel like that's high. I feel like 6% is a reasonable number. And we just got eBay taking double plus some.
Here's your play you're talking about.
Yeah, dude.
Doink.
And that guy right there, that exact same guy, just a mere 2 months ago, robbed 3 home runs in the same game of a 1-0 victory. Man, mighty have fallen.
If you're a real Pats fan, you would burn it. No, man, I sell it, I make money, and then I go buy a cool Drake May card or another Patriot card.
Yeah, don't burn it. That would hurt my heart.
Adam Vinatieri auto.
Didn't you say they don't have any of those?
Not in this batch, but there's old ones you can buy.
In this batch,
Steps trying to give me
that's what you said it the other day. I was like, surely there has to be an Adam Vinatieri auto somewhere.
Yeah. No, I meant not in this Topps. Like he's not on any of the Legends. All right, that I've seen. Maybe he is on the Legends. He should be. Legends of the Game.
Who?
I mean, how many did he win? 3? Did he kick 3 game-winning Super Bowl kicks? 2 for sure. Yeah. I thought it was 3. Didn't he kick or he scored the last points of those first 3 Super Bowls? I know at least 2.
Buddy, at all. Hell, there's part of my mind that feels like Vinatieri won every Super Bowl for him. I know that's not true.
No.
But
that was this guy named Tom Brady.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know I ain't never, and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember Vinatieri missing a big kick that actually mattered.
Was he the kicker? Was he the kicker for the Tuck Rule game? They made that kick to go to overtime.
Yeah, he made 2 of them.
Then he made the one in overtime.
Yeah, he made one to.
Then he kicked the game. Then he kicked the game winner in the Super Bowl.
Driving damn snow.
Yeah, driving damn snow, and then he kicked the overtime one. And then in the Super Bowl, he kicked the game winner there too.
Because we talked about it when the damn Will Lutz made such a poor effort on that one this year in the AFC Championship game, and we were this makes Vinatieri's kick look so much better now. Like just knowing how hard
Vinatieri is underrated.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I mean, I would think so too.
Dude, I can't wait for like 30 years from now what my kicker card collection from this year is going to be. What's it going to look like? Like the value on it.
Of your kicker collection?
Let's say Brandon Aubrey goes on to be like, just breaks all the records, ends up being a great, one of the best kickers ever.
So
maybe
Brandon Aubrey
gets on a team where he can win a Super Bowl, and he wins a Super Bowl. But I'm just so curious of what kicker cards value will go up in 30 years, if any. Because right now they definitely don't.
$17.46
for all of them, or for one?
All of them in 30 years. Nah, dude, I'm just kidding.
$17 30 years from now could probably buy me a pack of gum.
If you're lucky, maybe a gum ball.
Not like Orbit, not the big brand game, the knockoff brand gum.
Oh, like Fruit Stripes.
Yeah, or maybe even Double Bubble.
God, man, how disappointing is Fruit Stripes gum, or was it as a kid, man? That flavor was so awesome for all of 11 seconds, and you just have to keep shoving pieces in your mouth, trying to keep getting the flavor back. And you just have
my wife can relate. Here for a good time, not a long time, baby.
Woo. Fair enough.
She gets all the striped gum.
That's true, Jerm. He does have to be the GOAT. He kicked way more game-winning field goals than Brady ever did.
That's true. Yeah, man, he did.
Can't argue. Man, y'all, golly, speechless over there. He couldn't even argue that. Whoa. What is happening?
I just can, whenever we talk about like big moments in Super Bowls, I still can't believe at the time that Tom Brady broke the record and still is the only guy to throw 500 yards in the Super Bowl, they ended up losing that game because Belichick's dumbass wouldn't put Malcolm Butler out there. It still pisses me off. 505 yards, 5 touchdowns. What more does the man need to do?
I mean, you can't.
And then the argument to that is, well, he should have caught that Philly special pass and not dropped it. And I'm like, you're right. He should have, because apparently he had to do everything. He had to throw the touchdowns. He had to catch them, run them, go out and make tackles, I guess. I guess he had to do everything. The only way he was going to win it.
505 yards in a Super Bowl.
Dude, I don't even think we had one game last year where someone threw 500 yards.
We didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we did. I don't think we did. I think it was just one. I think it was damn Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
He threw for like 490 or something like that, but I don't even think we had to do it in the Super Bowl, dude.
Yeah.
That's insane. I mean, that really is insane. When you see little things like that, you don't realize how good he was, dude, because that's an incredible feat. In a loss at that.
It's not the Philly special. The Pats ran the play first. I hate the fucking revisionist history. It doesn't matter that the Pats ran it first. Philly
won a Super Bowl with it.
They connected.
They won a Super Bowl with it.
They executed it. They perfected it. It's theirs. It's like everyone else that tries to run the tush push. It's not the tush push. It's only a tush push for the Eagles.
It wasn't special for everybody else.
There's my guy, Grass Guy. He says, fuck Brady. I was wondering where you were.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I
If
just
the Pats had completed, it had been the Foxborough special.
It would have been the Brady special.
Indeed.
Are you doing a show this morning?
I am, sir.
Oh.
Over on the Sports Picks channel, Grass Guy and I assume you're with me this morning, Grass Guy, aren't you?
There you are. I was just, you weren't on like my first page when I was looking, but you must have created a stream yesterday.
I did, man. I actually
you on top of it.
I was most Perplexity Pro last night, man.
Proud of you.
Right?
I guess that makes sense now because I remember the locals notifications from you for this show and your show.
Oh, I'm glad you said that too. I gotta let me know if you need to know anything, but I will email him today. I forgot to do that the other day.
If you could screenshot, it's not a big deal, but if you could screenshot and send me because I know it'll probably take a week or two before Uncle Bob gets to it. But
it may or may not. Last time he actually did it pretty quick, surprising in that spot. He's just busy, man. But he sometimes don't see it and stuff. But yeah, I'll shoot him an email here in a little bit.
I hate the name more than that loss. Okay. Respect that. No, if you could send me the political ones that you recently posted.
I got you. Yeah, I'll send them to you. Let me get done with Kirk's Corner and stuff, but I'll send them to you in just a little bit.
Midterm elections, I think it will be titled or something like that.
Yep. 2026 USA midterm elections.
I have an idea of where it's at. I want to see exactly what he was on and where and the price he got in at.
Y'all don't play on these political picks. We got 10%, 5%, 5%, 5%,
oh, yeah.
5%. Holy shit.
It's going to be political season is always a profitable time with Robert. There was only one time in the 22 midterms that he did poorly.
I was gonna say, he loves this stuff, dude. I wouldn't even. This shit looks like Japanese to me, dude. I'll send you a screenshot.
Okay. Yeah,
for sure.
I just like to see. I mean, I listen to Robert talk about it, but I like to see where his mind's at because it's like when I see people's picks, like there would be times when I respected bettors that I follow. I will just buy their pick package every now and then, and it might not even to be just to copy them. I just want to see where their mind is at, and I can understand it by seeing where they put their money. You know,
right.
See the argument. I don't even need them to explain the pick. I can map in my head the argument that they're making.
Right. No, that's the point, Blue. I do not know Japanese.
Brady, Mr. Checkdown. Hey, sorry that year we beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. No other team thought to destroy the Legion of Boom with checkdowns. That was a masterclass. Like, I know people don't like checkdowns, but that's the only thing that you could do against that defense. And even then it was tough. But those James White checks down in that Super Bowl, that was a thing of beauty.
James White, man, there's a name drop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I agree. There was kind of a master class on that.
Staffy eyes for top 10 all time.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. All right.
You can parlay that with A.J. Brown to be a top 10 receiver this year in yards.
20 touchdowns. 20.
It could happen.
I bet you get some good odds of A.J. Brown getting 10 touchdowns this year. I bet that's plus money.
And that's happening. Money on the floor. Just bend over. Pick it up.
Another wonderful show, man. We're having a good, solid week. You know?
Amazing. They get a little football back in there to talk us about. We look like we know what we're doing.
Checked it into my veins, please. I'm so ready.
Getting closer all the time, baby.
Anyways, chat, you guys have a good day. Head over to Crick's Corner. And then also don't forget Crick's Whatnot. We got 2 streams tonight or today, 1 p.m. Eastern. Little Bowman baseball. If you're into baseball, it's pinned at the top, by the way. Go get in on that. Or if you're a hockey junkie, 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. Go get it.
That's right, baby.
That's right. Anyways, until tomorrow.
Good luck. Good gambling.
And game on.